So today our topic is excretory system, right? In general, excretion means the removal of harmful product from body, but in strict sense, you can say it is the removal of nitrogenous waste from the body through different type of organ which are called excretory organ, isn't it? Excretion means in general ওয়েতে আমরা বলছি removal of harmful substance, but আমরা যদি biological term-এর রেসপেক্টে বলি তখন আমরা কিন্তু বলবো excretion means removal of nitrogenous waste material, and এই যে nitrogenous waste material they are released from the body through excretory organ. So the main function of this excretory system is to maintain the homeostasis. Homeostasis means the process by which we can balance our internal mechanism, internal conditions. So tahole ei je excretory system helps to maintain homeostasis. So in the definition, 3 points are more important. Number 1, there are different type of excretory organ. Number 2, that helps to remove the excretory waste, mainly that are the nitrogenous waste, excretory waste, and that system helps to maintain the homeostasis. Clear? But please remember, there are different mode of expression. Like আমরা সেখানে excretory waste এর উপর বেস করে আমরা excretory system কে divide করছি. On the basis of their excretory waste, there are different type of excretory system, and the systems are ammonotelism. The systems are ammonotelism. The second one, ureotelism. The main 3 systems are there: ureotelism, and the third system is eurycotelism. The third system is eurycotelism. Clear? So these 3 are the main excretory system. So if we move to the specific point of this system, first you have to remember what is the nature of the nitrogenous waste. What is the nature of that nitrogenous waste? In case of ammonotelism, as the name says, the nitrogenous waste is ammonia. The nitrogenous waste is ammonia, right? In case of ureotelism, I hope you can guess, the excretory product is urea, right? And the eurycotelism means uric acid is the nitrogenous waste, right? And if we move to the toxicity of this excretory system, toxicity. So in case of ammonotelism, please remember that this is highly toxic. This is highly toxic. In case of ureotelism, it is moderate toxic. It is moderately toxic, right? And in case of eurycotelism, it is least toxic in nature, right? And in the third point is the water loss during that mechanism. Water loss. So in case of ammonotelism, please remember 500 ml water, 500 ml water is needed for the removal of 1 gram of ammonia, 1 gram of ammonia, right? Whereas in case of ureotelism, only 50 ml, only 50 ml of water is needed for the removal of 1 gram of urea. Is it clear? Whereas in case of uricotelism, only 10 ml water is needed for the removal of 1 gram of uric acid, and that's why this is considered as the way of H2O conservation. Clear? So this is a way of H2O conservation. So here 10 ml of water is required for the removal of 1 gram of uric acid. Clear? So the examples in which group of organisms it is this ammonotelism is present in the most of the aquatic invertebrate, including aquatic insect, freshwater teleost fish, larval and aquatic amphibians, and crocodiles. So please write down the example. Most of the aquatic invertebrate, including aquatic insect, freshwater teleost fish, comma, larval,
मैम की बोलें
freshwater teleost, Teleost, teleost fish, comma, larval and aquatic amphibians and crocodiles. Whereas this ureotelism is present in elasmobranch, Elasmobranch, elasmobranch fishes, adult amphibians, aquatic reptiles, comma, penguin and mammals, right?
ম্যাম বলছি যেই ম্যামলস গুলো এগ লেইং
Euricotelism that is present in terrestrial insect, land snail, land reptiles and birds, right? Land snail, land reptiles and birds. Clear? So these are the main excretory system. But apart from these, there are other type of excretory waste, and on the basis of other excretory mechanisms are present. So now we move to that type of system. So I hope this chart is over. Product. Now the fourth product is considered as guanine, right? And if guanine is an excretory waste, then that mode is called guanotelism. And one of the most interesting point is in this guanotelism mechanism, water is not needed for its release. So this is considered as a water-less excretory waste material. Why this is water is not needed? Because this type of material is insoluble in water, right? So why this water is not required? Because these materials are insoluble in water. So the example is spider and scorpion. Spider and scorpion, right? Again, in some group of organisms, ammonia and urea both as their excretory waste, and then that mode is called mixed ammono-ureotelism. So the fifth mechanism is called mixed ammono-ureotelism. Right. Example, Ascaris, earthworm, metamorphosing frog. Please write down the example, Ascaris, earthworm, and metamorphosing frog. Right? Again, there is another type of product, and that is TMO, trimethylamine oxide, trimethylamine oxide, right? ফ্রগের আগের আমি বলেছিলাম earthworm, Ascaris earthworm and metamorphosing, those frog which undergoes metamorphosis mechanism, metamorphosing frog, right? So TMO. Now move to TMO. So just write down this part, trimethylamine oxide, trimethylamine oxide. It is insoluble in water, non-toxic, and formed from ammonia. Example, marine teleost fish, marine teleost fish. Clear?